Hello guys, welcome to SK Legal Vlogs. So friends, in this vlog, I will share with you the relation between possession and ownership. Friends, you must have heard the meaning of possession and ownership. There is a basically very short distance between both of them. So let's we see according to law what is the relationship between possession and ownership. It is said that the possession is an external evidence of ownership. A person in possession of a thing is presumed to be the owner of it. Thus, possession and ownership are interlinked with each other. According to Ihering, who is a prominent jurist, possession is the objective realization of ownership. And according to Salmond, possession is in fact what ownership is in right. Possession of whatever object and interest, it is a de facto exercise of a claim, whereas ownership is de jure recognition of such claims. Ownership is the guarantee of law, whereas the possession is the guarantee of facts. In other words, possession is the de facto exercise of a claim to certain property and a de facto counterpart of ownership. Possession of a right is the de facto relation of a continuing exercise and enjoyment as opposed to de jure relationship of ownership. Possession is the external form in which claims normally manifest them, and the person who challenges his ownership has to prove possessor's ownerlessness. According to Professor Salmond, ownership and possession have the same subject matter, that is, whatever may be owned may be possessed, and whatever may be possessed may be owned. But the main issue before is that is this statement absolute or it is subject to qualification. There are certain claims which may be realized as well as exercised in fact without being recognized and protected by law, there being no right vested either in the claimant or in anyone else. And in such cases, there is possession without ownership. For example, man may possess copyrights, trademarks, etc., even though law refuses to defend those interests as legal rights. Conversely, there are certain rights which can be owned but are not capable of being possessed. For example, rights in personam as opposed to rights in rem do not admit of possession. Chosen action consisting of debt due from the bank are not subject to possession and control. So it is to be noted again that an important distinction between possession and ownership lies in the fact that the ownership cannot be lost without the consent of the owner, whereas possession may be lost either by accident or by the wrongful act of another. Thus, for example, A may think of his purse in his pocket, but he may have ceased to possess it because it has been lost somewhere in Mela or has been taken by a pickpocket. So basically, there is a difference of between the possession and ownership. So the possession is a relationship between a person and a thing which indicates that the person has an intention to possess that the thing and has the capacity of disposing it of, and the ownership is a right over a determinate thing, indefinite in the point of user, unrestricted in point of disposition, and unlimited in point of duration. So basically there is basically three major difference between possession and ownership. Firstly there is a difference on the basis of fact and right. Possession is in fact what ownership is in right. Possession is the de facto exercise of a claim, however, ownership is the de jure recognition of one. Secondly, the right of ownership is superior to possession. That is, the right of ownership is superior and comprehensive, and it includes the rights of possession. Generally, ownership and possession coincide and their separation is due to special reasons. They are very akin to each other. That means very close to each other and are of the same species. Thirdly, and the last major difference between the possession and ownership, as they differ in their mode of acquisition also. The transfer of possession is comparatively easier and less technical, but the transfer of ownership in most cases involves a technical process of convincing. So friend, this is the vlog on the difference of between possession and ownership. Thanks for watching this vlog and keep watching and subscribe my channel if you have not done so. Thanks for watching this vlog.